'Cause I'm like a bird, I'll always wheel away. So I just got done crying my fucking ass off because I went to go stand up and my knee wanted to snap on me and put me in this pain lock. And during this whole experience, I like to call it, I'm laughing now. I was kind of laughing and crying during this whole thing, but it got me thinking while I was trying to get to my freezer to get ice and put it on my knee so I could just chill out and hopefully allow the pain to diminish, which it's starting to. But my knee has been having issues for a while, and I actually, I have a very severe sprained left knee, and so that's the knee that snapped on me. But it got me thinking to the point that nobody can see pain, right? We all experience some type of pain. We can't see it. We can't physically see it. We can only feel it, right? It's kind of like certain illnesses that people have, we have, that nobody knows about unless you tell them. It's like a diagnosis. Nobody knows you have PTSD unless you tell them your story, or unless you tell them you have PTSD. It's just like pain. And this is the thing where people can project onto people based off of how they look and be like, well, you don't look like this type of thing. You don't look like you have, or you don't look like you're depressed. And don't get me wrong, I feel like a lot of people are hip to this message in general. Yet, there's still people that do it. There's still people, for some reason, are just not aware to the fact that, hey, people that look like me can experience chronic pain, can have invisible illnesses, can have certain disabilities that you can't see with the physical eye. And they can do their best to make the best out of it. And that's one thing that I do with my turning my pain into power. Like, yeah, I've been through the ringer. I've been through some shit. And I still go through shit. I still have struggles. I still have certain things that I need to work on and heal. I still, have this pain within me. And it's my perception, it's my mentality that's changed over time to look at it differently. To do the best I can. To not deny that I struggle. But to allow myself to be like, you know what? Right now I feel like shit. Right now I'm in so much pain. But I know I'll be okay. I know I'll get through it because I've gotten through worse. Growing up, I had epilepsy. And I never thought I was going to have a normal life. I never thought I was going to be able to pursue my dreams just because of all the medical issues I had. And then I was in a fucking school bus accident that almost made me paralyzed. But ironically enough, after, several months of therapy and healing my injuries, I found out, my epilepsy, I didn't have grand mal seizures anymore. I didn't have the type of seizures where I would go into convulsions. And there's different types of epilepsy, and the one I had was a grand mal seizures, where I'd go into physical convulsions to where, I had to be homeschooled a lot of times. I just struggled, and my mom did her best to, take care of me. And so for me, over time, I started to recognize that, okay, well, maybe I'm not supposed to have this extraordinary life or chase after my dreams, even with the bus accident. Yet, after that, my epilepsy, the grand mal seizures, they weren't as severe. And so that was a point in my life that I transitioned into, maybe I can try and see where I can take my life to become better. Whether it's, getting away for a little bit and discovering something more, seeing the world. And I didn't know exactly how that was going to happen until, a friendly little birdie came into my life and told me about Job Corps. And for me, looking back at that memory and reflecting on what I'm going through today, sometimes the spiritual warfare is so strong, it's trying to limit us to our true purpose, to not allow us to see clearly. And within that, it can throw us so many curveballs, so much pain, whether it's through people, whether it's through, other certain things. And it's really up to us to really have that strong faith within the divine, within, our community, within ourselves, to know that we're going to get through it, even though it's so fucking hard. Because when life gives you lemons, I got that fucking lemonade, bitch. And I'm stronger than I realize. And I'm proud of myself. And I got this. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Let me not crack.
Skirt.